What's going on, Southbound family, and friends and people who just like to watch? Let me sit that right there for a minute and get my seatbelt on. You know, whether you're in your personal vehicle or if you're in your company vehicle, the right thing to do to wear your seatbelt and stay safe, not only for you and your family, but for the people around you. So this is the deal. Going up here to get this tire fixed on this trailer. I discovered yesterday I had a gash in the tire, about 9 inches just along the sidewall, and about that deep. I mean, I could fit my finger in it all the way to my knuckle. You know, and I got like 47,000 pounds of steel on there. I thought the most I could put on there was 46,000. But I've already got my fifth wheel adjusted to take and put some of the weight, to distribute the weight off of the front tires. I think I got my fifth wheel pushed all the way back already. It was all the way to the front, not all the way to the front, but a pretty good bit to the front. And I had picked up a load the other day, which had thrown my driving axle off. My drive axle's off of weight. And my steer axles was just about probably about 100 pounds over. Well, I had so much weight on there that I actually had to put my fifth wheel all the way to the back, and I couldn't have more than a half a tank of gas in there at a time, or I'd be overweight. And with a half tank of gas, I think I was still 100 pounds. So, you know, I was going to just be like, they're like, you're about 200 pounds overweight. And I'll be like, hold on, let me get out real quick. So, I'm driving up here to the Loves, where I park my truck for my reset to come home, and me and my wife can get our stuff. And get our stuff and get ready to get back out. We're leaving out tomorrow. I know I get like 3 days off, but our daughter's fixing to have a baby, and she wants to go ahead, if she's going to go with me, to go ahead and we leave. That way she can be back with plenty of time in case the baby comes early or something. You know. And I want the same thing too. You know, I'm kind of nervous about her coming because of the baby. But we've been waiting for this for a long time. I mean, my daughter still have 3 weeks left till the baby's supposed to be due. But, you know, anything's possible when it comes to children. But besides that, I'm riding in the great town of Theodore, Alabama. You know, it's a small town, as y'all can see. This is the road that I live on. The road, one of the main roads that I live on to get to my house. And this is a main road for this town. I mean, it ain't nothing but houses on it. We coming up to a little old gas station. I'm gonna show, for all y'all that ain't never been. Hold on, let me clean the camera. For y'all that ain't never been to Theodore. So this is, you know, it's quaint. I mean, it ain't too much to Theodore. You know, we used to have property down that way. So it that's my house, you know. I mean, my city that I live in, a lot of people here, they work like at the jails and stuff, and the school districts. We do got some shops and stuff downtown, but mainly the courthouse and the jail employs a lot of people. The school districts do. Just like any other small town, you know, Walmart, Dollar General. But the thing about my town is, like our Dollar General, I used to work for Buffalo Rock, And I would deliver drinks there, and you couldn't get no drinks in the back rooms because they were full of product up to the ceiling. I'm serious, up to the ceiling. Boxes and boxes just stacked up to the ceiling, and you couldn't even get past 2 feet from the door you opened. I mean, you had to wedge your way through there to even put that excess product in the back. And I said, why is it like this? I said, are they ordering too much? They said, no, we can't get nobody to put it up. And I said, she said, for one thing, people ain't wanting to work. And, you know, and when they do work, she gets an allotted amount of hours that she has to split between all of them. And then ain't enough hours to put all the stuff up. So that's why a lot of our shelves were bare. You know, it had just... I've seen some Dollar Generals and stuff where they just throw the box out there. They didn't even put the stuff up. They just throw the box out there that it was, you know, delivered in. And you had to go through the box to find what you wanted to buy. And it's, you know, they won't hire nobody full time because they don't want to pay benefits. And it's like, you know, these people having to work 2 or 3 jobs just to be able to make it because nobody wants to hire full time. You know, it's ridiculous, man. I guess they got their $1 million house notes up there. Whoever owns these companies, you know, they got to keep them $1 million payments, and their kids going to private school, and their Mercedes, and their, you know, Audi payments going through, and then the babysitter in the house, the person who comes and cleans the house every day and stays, you know, the lady who lives with them, who's dedicated her life to living there and staying there and raising their kids while they're at work and cleaning their house while they're gone. You know, they get drunk, come in, just throw their stuff everywhere. Lady picks it up, make sure the baby's still asleep while they're in there snorting coke or whatever. And you know, it's just ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. They still got the lanes blocked up here at the Loves. I mean, they park out in the lanes. These people are unreal. Let me see if I can't park right here. Alright, I'll get back with y'all in just a minute. Hold on.